Namaskar, sir.
Yes. Take this.
Thank you, sir.
Rajesh,
Yes, sir.
tell me something about yourself.
Sir, my name is Rajesh Kumar Sahu. I'm from Bhubaneswar. I've done schooling from Saraswati Shiksha Vidya Mandir United Bhubaneswar. Then I did intermediate from BJP Junior College in 2012. Then after I did my graduation from CET college, now it is OUTR, in electrical engineering. I passed in 2016 from there. Then I joined TCS as a system engineer. I worked there for around 6 years. Then I entered into government services as the assistant section officer in 2024 itself. My hobbies include playing and watching cricket and helping my parents in household activities. That's it.
Rajesh, you have great academic record.
Thank you.
HSC 91.16%, plus 2 76.5%, plus 3 8.3% CGPA
BTech.
in the BTech.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Now, have you got any failures in your life? I think you are the person who has never got any kind of failure can never learn. And I have not felt from this year that you have got any kind of failure. Have you?
Sir, I believe in my life I don't count failure as like weakness. Sir, I count failure as a learning. So I get as much as learning from failure, and then I use that learning in my next
Any one incident where you have got failure?
failure. I can't remember, sir. But no, sir, I can't remember right now.
You have written that you have got Medha Vritti scholarship.
Yes, sir.
Medha Vritti scholarship. Can you tell about this particular scholarship in detail?
This is scholarship given by government of Odisha to meritorious students who have qualified, have been passed in plus 2 examination. I mean, with a decent mark, with decent percentage. So they have been granted some kind of scholarship, like 10,000 per year for 4 years. So that is the scholarship. Like for meritorious students, they are getting the scholarships.
Okay, let us check your merit. Now, suppose Rajesh, you are posted in Cuttack as SGM.
Yes, sir.
Now there are two tribal communities who are fighting continuously. They are fighting for over a land issue is there, and they are continuously fighting. And because of that, one particular murder has happened from one particular community, and that has further led to the incitement of violence. Now, government has appointed you as the in charge of this particular issue, and you have to rectify, you have to resolve this particular scenario. Now, these two communities are from two different tribal areas and speak two different languages, and you do not understand these two languages as well. Now, how you will be handling this particular situation? What will be your course of action? Tell me in detail.
Yes. Sir, since there is a violence, so I'll have to ensure the peace and safety of my officers as well as people residing there. So I have to deal with tactfully, and I'll have to call the safety officer like police or to install like some security forces in there. Then I have to talk with some language officer like who can deal with those tribal communities, who can translate the language to us, and then I'll have to ensure that the cause of the violence. Why they're having the violence. So I will have to gather facts and data regarding that. Then I have to ensure that if it is regarding any kind of development related issues, then I'll have to act like that. Like I have to ensure some development activities will be facilitating there. Then apart from development, I'll have to ensure that some local governance system will be strengthened from there, because if local leaders will have that ability to facilitate peace and security, so it will be better for them.
Have you heard of these two important values like empathy and compassion?
Yes, sir.
What is the difference between them?
Empathy is when you have to put yourself in others, in other legs, so that you can understand their emotions, you can understand their pain. Just understanding the pain itself, understand the emotion. But compassion is like empathy plus action. But you have you have empathy, and then you are doing something to alleviate their pain. That is called compassion.
Now, in your preference, you have written OAS, then ORS, then OTAS, and then OLS. Can you justify for each OAS, ORS, OTAS, and OLS? Why you have chosen in this way?
So my first preference is also is of course OS, which is administrative service. Then as it is and having like social prestige and having a good remuneration than other services, so I put it in first place. And then second option is my ORS, Odisha Revenue Services. Then third is like OTS, Odisha Taxation and Account Services. Then OLS, then OCS, and then OTS.
I'm curious to know why you want to join OAS. Why you have selected as the first topmost priority? Any one particular issue that is very close to your heart and that you want to work and that will help in the Odisha's vision for the next 5 or 10 years?
Sir, being in OS, I can work in various departments. Like I have a diversity.
That everybody does. Any one particular issue that is very close to your heart and you are motivated about that.
Sir, since state services offers such opportunity to work directly with the people and to address local issues, so I think the amount of skill, work experience, and like strength I have, it can be better utilized in the state services to make our society a better society. So that is the main motive and main motivation for me. I can have a sense of fulfillment, like I would say professional satisfaction. I can derive from there.
What I feel, suppose let us put you in another incident. Suppose one particular old aged lady comes to you and tells that she has lost all her document in the flood that has recently happened in the Odisha. And she is not having any kind of document and her husband has already died. And she was earlier getting a lot of benefits under the various schemes. But now she is not able to access those schemes. Now in this scenario, since she is not having any kind of document with her, how you will be helping her?
Sir, first thing, as you mentioned that she was getting like benefits previously, we'll have to check whether she was right or not, whether she was getting or not. So any kind of document like digital document is with us, then it will be helpful. Then I will talk to my higher authority, like whether it can be possible to give her benefits, like can have some time to her, like to produce documents. You have to facilitate producing documents first thing. Then second thing, I'll have to talk with like her authority, like collector or something. Then so that we can have a documentation. Like if I am giving benefits without documents, then we can have some documentation because later it will be come under auditing. So we'll have to like ensure that proper documentation is there, like some routine approval from my higher authority, like yes, you can go for it. Since I'm giving her sufficient time to produce documents, I will facilitate my like higher authority to produce document as soon as possible, so that she will get maximum benefits from the scheme later on. So that will be my first priority.
Rajesh, what is the purpose of your life?
Sir, purpose is to obviously help the mankind to service for my state, like in state services, and to be a better human being, like to understand the empathy. To have empathy, compassion for the poor people, to help them in my maximum potential, so that can I make contribute. So can I positively contribute and constructively to make a better society.
That's it.
Rajesh,
Yes, sir.
who jilla rehasi?
Sir, actually, I was born in Cuttack, but I was brought up in Bhubaneswar. Born in Cuttack means I have stayed there for 1 year. First 1 year I have stayed there, but later on I.
Bhubaneswar, you are staying
Bhubaneswar, yes.
since 1 year.
Yes, sir.
You are staying at Bhubaneswar.
Yes, sir.
So, in Bhubaneswar, you are since 1 year.
Since 1 year means my from my first age. First age is I was born in Cuttack, then my father transferred, like have a
You are
job
there in Bhubaneswar.
Bhubaneswar for last 28 years.
Achha, how many wards are there in municipal corporation? Bhubaneswar municipal corporation.
Words,
Yes.
sir. I don't remember actually, but sorry, sir, not able to recall. Mine document, my word is 47 one number. So then it must be more than 50.
I think it
Yes,
is
sir.
67. 67, 68.
10 blocks, then 67. In Khordha district, I have 10 blocks and 67 wards.
No.
In
I am not
Bhubaneswar-
talking about for the district.
Oh, in
I am
Bhubaneswar,
talking
there
about Bhubaneswar Municipal Corporation.
sorry.
Acha, how this mayor is elected? Your municipal corporation, Bhubaneswar mayor.
Sir, in the municipal corporation, mayor is elected through corporators. We have a direct election. Where corporators are being elected. Then corporators elect the mayor.
Is it?
Is it?
Have you this year have you given your first report? Have you
Yes, sir.
last year?
Yes, sir.
Last 2019?
Then no, sir. I didn't have my voter identity card.
And last year you have cast your vote.
Yes, sir. Last year.
Is municipal corporation vote.
Yes, sir.
Then you speak better. How you are
But
forgetting things?
previously
Then
it was,
leave them. Don't give the answer. You will find out. Then definitely you will never do that mistake again.
Okay, sir. I will.
ये मेयर के कहलो होता
Sulochana Das. Miss Sulochana Das.
ताकि देख लो वोट
Yes, sir.
देख लो हम को जो कॉर्पोरेटर से सिलेक्ट कर लिए
previously it was there.
अरे कौन
Indirect
जीते?
election.
हाँ पाठ पढ़ के तो खाली पुस्तक किट ही बुकवा you know that तमे कास्ट को जो पहुंचे जे मु देई थी मेयर को वोट कि हमें तो पचार जे मेयर तुम सिलेक्शन होते तमे को जो कॉर्पोरेटर मान करो मेयर ता में सिलेक्शन
As I can say, the role of collector in the development of his district, one district. What is the role of collector in the district? So for development of its concerned.
So, first duty is like supervising all the development activities. The second is law and order situations. Third is revenue collection, like revenue from many blocks. In district, revenue collection department is under collector.
That is there. And how it would be say that the collector has got much more role to play so far all-round development is concerned of that state. Only you have told that collection of revenue and another two things are
Development activities.
development. What is that?
Development in all aspects, like in agriculture, in food, and in sanitation, in rural development, water resources. So, in all kind of development activities, the collector is assigned duties to supervise all the activities. So that's the main role.
What is the function of the tahsildar?
So Tahsildar,
Because you will be posted as tahsildar video after after completion of your training and after you will be posted as tahsildar and block development officer. Can you say what is the function of the tahsildar?
so the collector has delegated powers to Tahsildar of a particular Tahsil. The Tahsil is meant to be handling some law and order situations, and revenue collection also is handling there. And supervising all the development activities in the Tahsil. So kind of delegation of power from collector to Tahsil.
The main work of tahsildar is
Land,
updation of land records.
yes.
That is the main. Then second is your this thing revenue collection, and third is attaining the executive magistrate power and all that being given by the collector. ଆମର ଓଡ଼ିଶାରେ କେତେଟା ତହସିଲ ଅଛି? How many ତହସିଲ are there in Odisha?
Sir, there are 317 Tahsils. 317.
block
Why?
Block 314, sir.
ନାଇଁ ଆମର ହେଇଯାଇଛି ଯେ କୋର୍ଟ ତହସିଲ ସହିତ ବ୍ଲକ ସହିତ ତହସିଲ ହେଇଯାଇଛି. It is 314 and it is why it is 317.
Sir, Tahsil is actually to have a demarcation to, I mean, having some revenue potential. The cell which have some revenue potential is there. So we designated it as
No, no, that is there, but previously before this enactment was there, that was there, the additional tahsildar office was there. And subsequently that became tahsil. So otherwise it is 4 terminals to block,
yes,
right? So that's why it is 3 tahsil.
Extra.
Right? How many subdivisions are there?
so there are 58 subdivisions. 58, sir.
But
As a, how many members Odisha we are sending to Lok Sabha?
So there are 21 members we are sending.
As regards to Rajya Sabha,
That's what there are 10 members.
can you say something regarding the election of President of India?
Yes, sir. So election president, there are 3 components like MLAs of every state. Then MLAs actually put their vote in proportional representation, and then MPs also share their votes. Then after we have I mentioned like proportional representation. So their votes are calculated in some kind of mathematical calculation is there. So after that, the president is elected.
First president, second.
Yes, sir.
I mentioned single transferable.
Single transfer.
okay, Rajesh, are you feeling today comfort or discomfort?
Comfortable, sir. Comfortable. Just my outfit actually I came directly from the office, so I didn't prepare.
No.
Not humble. Or you have left, come from different area from Cuttack to Bhubaneswar. Who is the person who was built Cuttack city?
See, Anang Bhima Devo 3. Varanasi Cuttack, see.
Go through the name exactly. Kathajodi Bandha ke kothe, which is protecting the Cuttack city. Today Marco লেখাইছে, নারী লেখাইছে. Baimundi, what it indicates. Baimundi. Recently, there is a bridge in between that is known as.
T Setu.
Netaji.
Name of it,
No, that's
anyway, as you are keeping the home science as your subject.
Yes, sir.
So very beautiful subject.
Yes, sir.
Without home minister, the external affairs minister cannot do. If there will be disturbance in your home department is also very important. Finance department, then after. If there is any instability, so the total thing is something important. Okay? If you put a disturbance strategy, that is in where? Northeast part of the country. काहकु नहीं religion नहीं चली caste को नहीं चली where
Sir, Manipur Pale.
कौन what is the situation in Manipur, please explain.
Sir, there is
Data caste कोटे होची
Kuki and then Methi.
मेथी को समान को पाई को मेथी रा percentage बेसी ना अंकरो बेसी.
Sir, I'm not sure about this. I think Methi.
You should be sure about this. That is the only reason. The highest population group are getting lowest land resource.
Then Methi.
The lowest population group like Naga and the state, those people are getting highest land resource.
Yes.
But why the conflicts rise? Please go through.
Sure.
Okay.
Sure.
So recently today news, what is Semicon Summit 2024? As you a student of chemistry.
Semicon.
Semicon nothing, it is semiconductor.
Yes, sir.
Prime Minister कहीं बोलने जाती है. अभी 2024 Semicon रो ये कौन? What is the main? Please go through it. Okay. What is smart mission? Smart city mission.
Smart cities. Sir, to have cities which has some kind of features like connectivity and then infrastructure.
When it was started?
Smart city.
Thing is that, you know when it was started? No. What is the objective of the city mission? No. The thing is that if you are well acquainted with this term, please explain or you remain silent. Cities smart mission meaning say what to derive करेंगे. The city should be well equipped, city should be well connected with the roads. It has no meaning. It's a very important topic. It is rising today. You are remaining Bhubaneswar for a long time,
Yes,
and
sir.
you have read from the BJB college. What is the meaning of the BJB?
It stands for Bakshi Jagabandhu Vidyadhar Mahapatra College.
Who is he?
So he's our freedom fighter. Like he took part in the Pike Rebellion.
Very good. At which era or which year?
In 1817, the Pike Rebellion was happened.
Whether the Indian freedom or Indian freedom revolution, we are claiming that we are the first people who is fighting against the Britishers.
Yes, sir.
सिपाही विद्रोह पूर्व हमर revolution अछि बोली कहू छी. What is the give your justification?
Sir, Sipai Vidro is limited to Odisha only.
At which year? At which year?
Limited to
KPI
So, I mean, Pike Vidro, sir. Pike Vidro of Odisha is limited to Odisha only, but Sipai Vidro is spread
Whatever the case may be, we are demanding for our freedom. That may spread to other place, that is different. But freedom ପାଇଁ जो प्रथम विद्रोह टी तला सिपाही विद्रोह नुहे पाइक विद्रोह ही हमें
as it started.
justify करें. So who was constructed this by architect of the real Bhubaneswar? Bhubaneswar city ro architect किए, designer किए.
Sir, it's a German architect Otto something.
Again I tell you. नाकु तो बुझ करी पेलो ऑटो की हाथी कोन कहिलो
Otto.
जर्मन perhaps you should know that Otto question Berger
जो पेपर्स गुड़ाक जो न्यूज पेपर अच्छे देखी जाती पचार देवी गोटे कहतु मत 3टा कौन ब्रेकिंग न्यूज इन न्यूज पेपर ऑल थिंग्स है ना आउ सब ठीक अच्छी